Let's check the old Zamboni here. An old Zamboni preparing the ice. Looks pretty good to me. Is he done? The Zamboni driver was rather pissed off for some reason. Oh, and now he goes outside of the ice rink. Look at him driving there. Man, must be really cool to be a Zamboni driver. What's your job, mate? I'm a Zamboni driver in Lviv. Probably wait a little bit for the ice to get more icy. It's a bit watery now. If you were wondering how much this ice skating experience costs, it's rather cheap, I think. At least in my opinion. It's about €3.30 or $4 for 1 hour. So you pay the less than the amount you would pay for a beer in Austria for 1 hour of skating. Sounds pretty reasonable for me. Fun in Lviv, Ukraine. Okay, let's see what else is to visit. Okay, still on the main square. Here you can see the town hall, and if you cross this street, the street with the trams, at number 14. At number 14 here, you can see on the first floor these Masonic symbols. It's a restaurant here.
Вы русский понимаете?
English. Okay, these Masonic symbols. Basically, there's a restaurant there, and well, it's rather expensive and rather difficult to enter, so I heard. So let's check it out, and I'll tell you more about it later. Year 1666. Wow. So the second floor, or whatever, first floor, there should be this restaurant called the most expensive Galician restaurant. Okay, so what seems to be like a normal building, here at number 8, there's the restaurant. Well, I guess I have to wear a mask. Hello, may I enter?
Yes.
Thank you.
The most expensive restaurant.
Oh,
Tea or coffee? Potatoes and eggs.
I thought it would be more difficult to enter. Nowadays, too many people, eh?
Can I trust you?
I hope so. Thank you. Please. Hello. Okay. Or one of the 3. The window one is perfect. Thank you. Okay, so what's the catch here? This place got a little bit famous nowadays. Well, I suppose they try to, despite being a secret bar slash restaurant. Of course, they want to be known, otherwise they would not have so many clients.
Hey, man, I see you on YouTube.
Hey,
Hey, how's it going? I see you on YouTube. What's up?
what's up, man? Let's start again. So the thing is, the whole show is they are rather rude because you knock on their door and this grumpy man answers and tells you, hey, what do you want, man? Get out of here, there's no restaurant here. And sometimes it takes 2 or 3 tries. You knock on the door again and you say, hey, come on, I know it's a restaurant here, just let me in. And he eventually agrees. Okay, man, can I trust you? Okay, go, come inside. And then you finally get into this secret place, the most expensive Galician restaurant in Lviv. Why is it the most expensive? The prices are astronomical. You end up paying like 15 euros for a beer, or I don't know, 20 or 30 euro for a meal. But here's the catch. You get the bill, and again, there's supposed to be this role that they are playing, that they come with this astronomical bill to you, and you're like, oh, mate, I'm gonna ask for a discount. And the deal is you have to ask for a 90% discount, which they are gonna give it to you, and basically you only pay 10% of what is written there. So if it's written that you have to pay 15 euro for a beer, in reality it's just 1.5 euro, 1 euro 50 cents. So, for example, I had a beer and a mushroom soup, which was delicious, by the way. And I had to pay, I don't know, about 35 euro for it. In reality, it was just 3 euro 50, but I didn't even have to tell him, hey, mate, I would like a discount of 90%. He was already ready to give me this discount just by default, because I think, you know, when it's crowded, they don't want to waste time with this kind of stuff. But otherwise, the concept of the restaurant is rather interesting. So if you want to check it out, now you know where it is. It's this main square at number 14, and you just enter the building, go to the first floor, apartment number 8, knock there, and this friendly old man, or maybe not so friendly, depending how lucky you are, is going to answer the door and just insist you're gonna get in. Another thing, there's another restaurant slash bar in the same building, but on the ground floor. I think it's called Krivnia. Let me check. It's called Krivka, and there you have a you need to say a password at the entrance. So you knock on the door, and he's asking you in Ukrainian what's the password, and you just have to say Slava Ukraini, which yeah, it's a very popular thing here in Ukraine. So yeah, Slava Ukraini. Up next, I'm gonna take you to one of the best observation platforms in town. It's especially great when it comes to sunset views. I'm sure you're gonna take amazing photos from here, so you don't want to miss this out. But first, I want to show you real quickly my apartment here in Lviv. Just a quick tour. This is the amazing bed. Makes me feel bad for traveling alone, because this bed is just so good for me. It's really amazing, large and very comfortable. Here we have a balcony. You have your own piece of untouched snow. You can chill a bit on this chair here, breathe the fresh Lviv air. Love this balcony, love the views. There's also this painting of Old Town Lviv, fruit basket with some Ukrainian liquor. I don't know exactly what it is, but it looks very nice.
I think I'm gonna try 1 or 2 of these small bottles later. The apartment comes also with a fully equipped kitchen. So you have a fridge, you have all the dishes, cutlery, everything you can cook here. Of course, a private toilet with all the toiletries you may need. I met the owner at the beginning, got the keys. It was just a quick 5-minute conversation, but she's very nice, very friendly, has a really good level of English. That's very useful if you may have questions about the city or need some travel advice. Honestly, I couldn't recommend this place more. The name is Quarter 25, 9.9 out of 10 rating on booking.com, so I think that speaks for itself. It's €40 a night, so that would be €20 per person if you're traveling with your partner or a friend. How much would an apartment like this be in your country? Write a comment and let's talk about it. Okay, so if you want to book a night at this apartment and you want to check it for yourself, I'm gonna put a link in the video description, so just click and check it out on booking.com. And now let's just go on with the video.
We're going now to the Heroes Memorial here in Lviv for one of the best sunset views you can get in the city. Well, there are more good views, one of them being at the High Castle, but I don't think I'm gonna make it today. I mean, for sure not. But at least we can get to see this one. Come with me. Look at this view. Wow, it's really amazing. I love Lviv. And here you can light a candle for the heroes. And there as well.
Став. Ты капаешь на месте.
You can see parts of the town. Okay, not the whole town. I think the High Castle view could be a little bit better because well, it's higher up, but well, you can see some stuff here too. Oh, did you expect Lviv in Ukraine to be so beautiful? Well, I heard only nice things about it, but honestly, I did not expect to have such a good time here and to be so... Oh, wait, I'm photobombing. I did not expect it to be so special. I really enjoyed my trip here. If I had known it would be so great, I would have stayed for more than 2 days. But these 2 days were absolutely amazing. I think my Ukrainian trip needed something like this. Had a great time in Kyiv. Had an amazing time at Chernobyl exclusion zone, Pripyat. It's a separate video, you can check it out. Of course, it's a darker atmosphere and everything because, well, for obvious reasons. But after this experience, Lviv came at the right time. Such a beautiful place, and I really look forward to visiting it again in the summer maybe, and see the green Lviv without snow, without this muddy snow actually. So I don't know, maybe you will get the chance to join me again. Okay, now you know it. I would not miss this place at sunset if I were you. Heroes Memorial here in Lviv. Just add it on the Google Maps and it's gonna take you here. Unfortunately, a lot of museums were closed. I wanted to visit the pharmacy museum, closed. I wanted to go underground to one of the many places here in Lviv where you can visit old tunnels. Well, unfortunately they're closed. Some say it's because of the late hour, but the majority of them are closed because of COVID. So I don't know, they're restricted or they're open just partially, just a couple of hours a day. Man, these colors. I really think I filmed enough here. But look at these colors. Alright, I've spent quite a lot of time here, but yeah, it's a really nice place. Look at all these people there. It's a really popular Instagram spot for the locals as well. Most of the people were speaking Ukrainian here, taking selfies for their profiles. Well, are you from Lviv? Do you take your Instagram selfies here? How many likes did you get? Your bright light. Love Lviv. Open to the world. Okay, you don't see the open to the world, but it's written somewhere down. I don't know if you can see it. This is really like a mouthful of oxygen, you know, after this whole situation with the virus and everything, and lockdowns everywhere. I don't even know if we have the 4th or the 5th lockdown now in Austria. And yeah, here you can walk free and enjoy life and go out. This is really amazing. You gotta love Ukraine.
13 край. Природна рада. Так не повинно бути. Дуже вам дякую всім за вечір. Дякую, що ви в нас є, а ми вас.
Це пам'ятаю, просто fascinating.
Look at these alleys. There's a clock here. It's very central, but not many people walk exactly on this path. At least not now. There's an open gate here. Let's see what we find behind it. It's probably a bar. Some barrels. Yeah, I can hear some people there. Huh. Looks nice. Some famous people. I don't know if they are Ukrainians because the names don't look like. Oh, this guy is completely covered in snow. Polish. I think they're Polish. I don't know. Nice spot here. Extremely slippery on the floor, well, on the ground. Look at this place. There's another gate here, but this one is locked. This is gonna be extremely slippery. Well, it wasn't. Okay, and this is me. This is where I live. And honestly, the street looks way better at night. Maybe because the snow is not melting at a fast pace anymore. It's a pleasant -5 now, after the -15, -20, even -22 that I had in Kyiv these days. -5 is, yeah, just really pleasant. Final thoughts, I really love Ukraine and Lviv, and especially now because it's a weekend, it looks extremely nice. And I love the fact that people can go out and party and have a good time. Yeah, I wish things would get back to normal everywhere, and of course they will. Depending on when you're watching this video, maybe they already have. So, okay, enough with talking. Cheers, good night. Well, it's rather challenging to walk here because the snow melts and there's a thin layer of ice beneath. Wow, almost fell a couple of times. I wanted to say, oh god, maybe I should stop filming. Well, still didn't fall. It happened almost 10 times that I was close to it, but still didn't fall. My whole trip in Ukraine. Let's see. Stick till the end, and you'll find out if I managed to fall or not. So far, 0. Let's keep it that way.